So in the Hamptons, most everybody thinks it's all glitz and glam. And the reality is there are tons of projects that are just waiting to be discovered. And so whether you're in Montauk, East Hampton, Bridgehampton, Sag Harbor, Hampton Bays, West Hampton, there are these gems that are ready for some TLC, for some fixer-upper treatment, and they've got great flow and great bones to start, but they need the work. And then of course, investors come in and flip them and make them into something that are really desirable and really valuable. So let's take a tour of something that would hit that category. As you enter, you'll see this house needs work, right? It was lived in until recently. It was somebody who smoked, so the walls have this yellow hue to them. The good news is that the flow of this house and the high ceilings and this amazing stone focal point are already here. So you're starting with something that at least has a concept. When I see a kitchen like this, I just see opportunity, right? You're gonna tear all of this out. You're obviously gonna redo head to toe, but you've got a good setup. You've got light in the kitchen. You already have an island situation. You have these amazing hardwood floors that are ready to be redone. They were covered by a rug, thank goodness, so you still have some life left in them. But your flow kitchen to living room is here. A primary on the first floor is always valuable. And looking at the town data from this house, the bedroom and bathroom count matches, so nothing was added later, which is nice to know. And again, blank slate, right? You're gonna redo this. Head to toe, you've got work to do. But the layout is here. The first floor primary ensuite is here. The stairs are actually one of my favorite parts of this house because they are in excellent condition, which the rest of the house obviously needs work. The flow again is what it's all about here. Huge, generous, nicely sized secondary bedrooms that connect through a shared bathroom, full bath. Again, total renovation job, but your price point of $739,000 to start gets you in the door and allows you to make some money. Look how big this room is. Great light and a great guest room or secondary bedroom. Exploring the basement is always fun. This owner has gone through great lengths to at least clean out with a dumpster, put some mops to the ground, and give it a good once-over on the ground. You know, but it's a basement, and it's not your super pretty Hamptons basement yet, but it has potential to be. You can see from the walls, it's newer. It's not the block foundation that you would see in an older home. So you've got potential here. You've got space, you've got high ceilings, and you've got something to work with. It might not be super impressive movie theater or bowling alley that you've seen in other Hamptons homes, but it's certainly a space that could be useful for a lot of families. So even when a house is a total fixer-upper and it's a full job, there's always something to point out that has been done or some positive along the way that has been taken care of. So here, I would say the newer generator and the soffits that were rebuilt not too long ago is at least a perk and one good thing in the right direction for somebody who's looking to get started on a project here. So before we listed this house, the owner debated how far to take the renovations, how much work should we put in, and the reality is an investor and somebody wanting to overhaul this entire house is the buyer for this house. I will say though, taking up the carpet and at least showing off these floors that have potential to be something beautiful and once were, was a great move. The fireplace and the flow opening up to the side yard where a pool could be possible is also quite appealing. So while the Hamptons continues to be fabulous and beautiful and luxurious, keep in mind there are definitely projects, there are little gems that can still be found under $1 million, and you're just a mile and a half or so from the ocean. You're surrounded by beautiful towns and beaches and neighbors, and there's homes like this that are just ready to be discovered and ready for their next journey, their next chapter to be written. And so keep your eye out, because sometimes you just find one that deserves a little love.